Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this week I'm starting a new series called the Colour Series, and if you can't tell, this week's colour is red. So I hope you enjoy it. As the title says, it's 3 in 1, so just continue watching to see each look. So look 1. I'm using the Be Perfect Carnival XL palette, and I am going in my first shade, which is Keen, before I go in with Lit. Now usually I do the dark to light method, but the colours just weren't showing up the way I would like them to, so I had to go in with the lightest shade first, then into the darkest. So I'm just blending these two together before I add the final shade that goes into my crease, which is Inferno. Now I'm just blending them out. I'm using the brush that I use for Lit to blend in between Inferno and Keen, so you don't lose any of the colours, but the blend looks as seamless as I can get it. I'm now going into the cut crease canvas in Create. So what I'm doing, something I learned from Make Me Up Melissa, is just squint. If you have hooded eyes, squint, and then you'll get the perfect outline for your cut crease. It's revolutionary, honestly. And especially as I wanted to make sure you could see all 3 shades, because I had tried before and it was too big. So now I'm setting where I cut my crease with Pillow Talk before I outline, just to sharpen it up a bit with Reckless. So on my lid, I went into Gold Luxe, just on top of the white, giving you the white gold. Get it, with the white base and the gold. Yeah, don't mind me. And then I'm going into Inferno. And I go back into Gold Luxe just to make the blend a bit better, before intensifying Inferno again. The final shade that I'm going to go into is Reckless. And then after this, I just go back and forth with each colour until I'm happy with the blend. So I just go back into my blending brush and blend out Reckless with the brush that I used to put Lit on my eye. That was a mouthful. And I tight line with a black eyeliner before I put on my lashes and put a white liner in my waterline. And then I'm going back in with Reckless for my bottom lash line. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed look 1, and I highlighted with Gold Luxe. So look 2. So I had an entirely different idea for what I wanted to do for look 2, but after yesterday's look, I wanted to do a fiery smoky eye instead. So I just go into Shuffle, before I go into Boy Bye and blend those 2 shades together. These 2 shades ended up being a sort of base for the actual smoky eye, because I tried it before and it wasn't intense enough for me. So you'll see what I do. I then go into Inferno and just place that all over my lid. Blending as I go along, just to make it easier for myself. Before I go into Keen, which you see is a lot more of an intense yellow than Shuffle is. Shuffle is more of a muted yellow, and I wanted it to be a bit more intense than that. And then I'm going into Lit, just to blend between those two shades. Before intensifying Inferno again and blending as I go along. I just go back and forth until I like the blend before I go into Coconut and line my waterline, and then I just go back into all the shades that I used on my lid and blend them all out in my lower lash line. Once I did the other eye, I noticed I went just a tad bit lower with the shades, so I just go back in and repeat the same steps, just making sure each colour is a bit lower. Finally, I just go in and intensify Inferno one last time, and then that's look 2. I highlighted with Over It, and I wore the Demure lashes in CHLOÉ. So I hope you enjoyed look 2. Okay, last but not least, look 3. So I wanted to do a bit more of a wearable red look. So I'm just going in with Boy Bye and blending it out as I go along. I had another look planned, but you know, things happen. And then I'm just going over my lid with Valentine. And I'm sort of doing a faux cut crease with this. It's very daytime, simple, beginner friendly look. And I'm just blending the sides in before I top up my other eye with the Valentine. And then in my inner corner, I just go in with Temptation. Yes. And then on my bottom lash line, I just blend out Boy Bye, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, the first week of my colour series, and let me know down below which look is your favourite. I think my favourite is, it's hard. I think look 2 is my favourite. The fiery smoky eye, yes. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and come back next time to see which colour I will be doing next. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!